And good evening. Thank you for choosing Grabs TV and the Sicko Show. I'm your host, the Matty Man. We are bringing in live Grabs TV. We are going live with Monumental from North NCL Wrestling. They have a pre-show going on right now on YouTube, so we just figured we'd jump right on in here and see what comes of it. So like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And yeah, let's see what happens today. Right now we got Simon Miller on YouTube on their pre-show, absolutely free. If you go to YouTube right now, look up that logo you see right there, or any of these three logos right here, North Wrestling, will take you straight to the YouTube right now. And you too can watch what we are watching at the moment. We have Simon Miller versus Comedian Black. So we are waiting on the main card to kick off tonight. The main card is the main card. Hang on one second here. We'll go over the matches while we're at it. Let's see here. Going live with Monumental. We're going to have Ace Matthews versus Big Lou Nixon. Sorry. We're going to have the Rampage. We're going to have Rampage and Cruz versus Miles and Kemper for the North Tag Team title. We're going to have Rio and Emerson. Rio is going to be on the show today versus Lucia Lee and Eva Bateman. We're going to have Gene Money. We're going to see Leon Slater. We're going to see Kid Lycos too. And we're going to have Faust and the Keg Stacker versus Shred and a partner of his choosing, Jet Marshall versus Joe Wade. That's going to be our main card today at Monumental for North. And yes, I do sound horse. And a horse is a horse is a horse, of course, unless the horse's name is the Matty Man. I've been sick for a couple of days, but you know, pollen will go away at some point in time. But it's not going to slow me down from Monumental today. So I appreciate everybody that's here so far. We're almost to 20 viewers already. Thank you very much. Right now, Simon Miller's in a little bit of trouble if you're watching over on the YouTube for North, or you can sign up for their Patreon page, roughly about $10 a month. One of the best $10 you'll buy. You get to see a lot of future stars, people you'll be seeing on the mains in the WWE, AEW, New Japan, places like that. We're at 26 already. Thank you very much. So, yeah, Black's got Simon Miller in a little bit of a compromised position right now. If you understand Simon Miller's a big mainstay on Progress Wrestling, who we're going to be covering a little bit later on this month, April 17th. It's going to be that Friday morning at 2 a.m. I'm dreading that already, not really, because it's Progress Wrestling. Let's see where we're at here. All right. Black almost picking up the pin on Simon Miller. Oh. The actual show, the main show, is going to be kicking off here in roughly about 10 minutes, and we are at 35 already. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. See here. Ding, ding. There we go. It's going to be a hot show today. It really is. I'm going ahead and getting started up here. We're getting everything kicking off here. We're almost to 40 viewers already. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much for showing up, showing out. Also, Also, not to be left out today, we are going to be going live for Collision tonight, AEW Collision. We're going to be going live with our watch along show for that as well. Going to have a lot of good people in here. Going to have a lot to talk about, a lot to unpack, and a lot to go over. Getting ready for Dynasty tomorrow. And just so everybody knows, we're going to be covering ICW out of Ireland at 2 p.m. tomorrow. This weekend is stacked, packed, and jacked full of nothing but professional wrestling. Not enough for three of those. Simon can't quite pull the pin off here. Pause. And, hey, we're going to have a good time today. I do have a couple of announcements to make later on in the show. Wow, we just hit 50, just right out of the blue. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There will, of course, be no video there. Oh, pause. No, I'm kidding. No pause. Anyway, Catherine, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? One of my buddies here, Mid-Podcast. If you ever get a chance to check it out, that's the Mid-Podcast on X, Twitter, whatever you call it. Hopefully we'll get the weekly steel chair in here, and Reese, if we get Reese in here with a weekly steel chair. Those are two of the other podcasts you should follow at The Covalent TV. They're going to be bringing you a live review tomorrow night right after Dynasty. Nathan Black stealing the win away from Simon Miller out of no damn where. I don't know if Simon signed up for that, but if he didn't, oh boy. Nathan Black stealing the pin from Simon Miller in the pre-show. That was definitely not anything I was expecting. Simon Miller being the heavy favorite. That was definitely a shock right there. There we go. We're getting ready to get lined up right now with Triller TV Plus here in just a minute. If you got Triller TV, go ahead and tune on in to North Wrestling. Give me just a second here. Monumental getting ready to kick off live here in just a couple of minutes. We're just waiting on the play to kick. It's going to kick in probably in about 6 minutes. We got 60 viewers right out the box. Oh, I'd love to be in there doing the SmackDown review with him, but no, nobody wants to hear my review of SmackDown yesterday. I didn't watch much of it. I watched the rest of it this morning when I got up. And let me go ahead and turn this down a minute so he's not yelling in my ear. But, yeah, I watched the rest of it this morning. I would love to say I was impressed, but I'd be lying my ass off. I really, really sincerely and seriously hope. I have a serious hope in my mind that at some point in time, give me a second here. I'm getting set up here on the pad too. I'm getting set up on everything here so I can pull in. I can pull in audio. I cannot pull in video, and I wouldn't do it if I could. But the SmackDown review that's got to be one of the most painful ones that anybody reviews at all. Yeah, I lost brain cells off of that one myself. Of course, I've seen the segment. It went off the rails in more ways than and I'm not really that disappointed in Tiffany because this is her first big thing. And you say, "Oh no, wait, whoa, stop the presses." She was the NXT Women's Champion. Yeah, the developmental Women's Champion. Where they worked in front of at most 2,000, 4,000 people except for sitting under deliver. Um, she's in over her head with a match with Charlotte, and I think it just made Charlotte mad. And the other thing I was thinking about too, and this is one of my live takes on the Charlotte promo and Charlotte Tiffany promo last night. If you notice, Tiffany went straight to the same stuff that John Cena did, but see, she's not John Cena. And that's the big problem is when you try to copy somebody else's work, you need to be on their level. And I like Tiffany. I think she's got a bright future ahead of her. I know she was trained by the Ganyas, so that's wrestling royalty right there. She's been trained by one of the best schools in this country, all the way across. You name it, she's got the pedigree for it. But in a promo match with anybody of Charlotte's stature, or I'm worried about her if she has to work against Rhea or any of those people who actually have this promo thing down pat. I'm concerned with her working against them right now because she needs to go back to promo school. She obviously tried to copy John Cena's little promo kickoff to Cody, and it didn't hit because she's not John Cena. Yeah, I know. They edited it out. I saw the edited version of it, too. It's kind of sad. I would have left it up there because that's the most discourse they've had on this entire feud since it started. But, you know, probably Charlotte was like, get that divorce talk out of there. And I don't blame her. I don't blame her. That was a low blow. That was a low and unnecessary blow. And I'm not defending Charlotte. God knows I don't defend her for anything. But, you know, that was kind of under the radar. We got 72 viewers already. Show's about to kick off here. We got 2 minutes here. Give me just a minute. I'm going to go ahead and adjust my camera here. I'll keep talking best I can. Just bear with me here for a second. But yeah, that's exactly where I was going with that particular thing there. They probably needed to edit it out because it was just horrible. All right, let's see how this looks. It is what it is. Let's see here. And just another thing too here, Xylo is almost officially on board. But I've tried the product. It's really good. If you want to quit smoking, go with Xylo. We are at 75 viewers. We're almost to 80 already, and the show hadn't even kicked off. And there it goes on one. Let's see if it fires off on the next one. There we go. They do have some of the best intro music on the planet. So it's coming through about 10 seconds faster on the pad than it is on the actual TV show. Where is my remote at? Oh. We're going to turn this volume down up here so it doesn't interfere with that volume. We're at 80 already. Thank you. God, thank you, man. Like I always say, you are the stars. I am but the conduit for this. We are going to enjoy some good British-style strong wrestling. Strong wrestling. I mean, it is what it is. British strong. It's their version of strong style from the New Japan series and probably their own version. Of course, if you ask them, they invented pro wrestling. We had that conversation before. And they're kicking off. Let's see what we got here. There we go. We got a montage going on right now for those who aren't actually watching the stream. But if you are watching the stream up there, go straight to Triller TV. It's live right now, live and in living color. I'm about 10 seconds ahead. There we go. Monumental. This is North Wrestling, and we are live, large, and in charge. Let's see what they bring out for the opener. Fixing the mic. And the mic goes out right away. Batteries needed. All right, he's going down through the opening line right now. You can't barely hear him. I think I heard it click that time. There we go. There we go. He got his mic right. We're almost to 90 viewers already. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to get the North Wrestling Champion right out the box here. Leon Slater, you know him from TNA. Leon Slater, you know him from TNA. Making his way to the ring right now, the reigning defending North Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. Leon Slater slowly making his way to the ring right now. Actually got a pretty damn good standing O for this right now. Okay, maybe he's not getting a total standing O. We got 90 viewers in the house. 90, 90, 90. Here's hoping the mic works. Leon's about to address the crowd right now. And the crowd is having none of it. But he will actually be able to talk, unlike last night. He's trying to pull off the heel look here. Pulling it off actually well, Pauls. He says there are no challengers left. That's right, the youngest in charge, Leon Slater. Uh-oh, we might have a standing challenge here. Gene Money making his way down to put a standing challenge on Leon Slater. Pretty sure Gene Money, the belt collector himself, also in Progress Wrestling, if you were with us last week. Gene Money, definitely the fan favorite walking down the ring right now. That's right, on the mic tonight for your viewing pleasure. Tom Campbell, often imitated, never duplicated, definitely underrated. Tom Campbell on the mic today. But Gene Money in to face off with Leon Slater over the North Wrestling title. And, of course, Gene Money with a bum mic, too. Mike's going to be a problem tonight, looks like. And Gene Money with the crowd seriously behind him, even with no mic. Gene getting a working mic now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Power promo. All right. There we go. Gene Money saying he deserves the title, and probably does, when you're thinking about it, what it is. Uh-oh. Yep. We all want it. Oh, he sidesteps it and drops it on the coach, Liam. Only if there's a title shot behind it. right. He says he'll do it if he gets a championship rematch. Uh-oh. Looks like we might get set up for a match tonight, too. We're over 100 viewers. Good Lord, thank you. All right, so we've got that match set up. Gene Money and Liam Slater. If Gene Money actually wins the match, which he probably will, he gets to call his shot anywhere, anytime. It's a good possibility he might call it tonight. Good possibility we might have a third match. If we had a third title match for Monumental, that'll make it. Uh-oh, we've got fresh entrance music here. Kid Lykos 2 making his way to the ring right now. We are live, large, and in charge. 107 viewers and climbing. Thank you very much. Good Lord. Uh-oh. Kid Lykos coming out and staking his claim, too. Uh-oh. Kid Lykos staking his claim to the title as well. Looks like we may have another title match tonight.
It's funny, man. You can come out, you can say jokes, you can spit all the shit that you want. But not only have I beaten you 3 times in the North Wrestling Ring, I'm arguably the reason that Boys Super Hager ended the army.
Uh-oh. And here comes yet another challenger. It looks like we're going to have a ring full of challengers for Leon Slater. Leon Slater, of course, signed to TNA. Good possibility that he's going to have to drop the title. Man like Dries making his way to the ring, obviously to stake his claim. Once again, guys, if you're watching, if you want to watch it, you catch it on Triller Television. Also, they have a Patreon page. North Wrestling has a Patreon page. $10 gets you in the door. You watch it live. Triller TV, I think $8 gets you in the door. You watch it live. This is going to be some of the best money you'll spend all week. You'll spend that much on a pack of smokes. You'll spend that much on a 6-pack of beer. Why not watch some really good British strong style wrestling? Here in North Wrestling and Monumental, they're getting it kicked off here proper style. Man like Dries. So Leon Slater has a whole passel of people who feel like they can challenge for the title. Who what? Who what? Man like Dries, Kid Lycos 2, Gene Money, everybody putting a claim on Leon Slater's North Wrestling title.
All I'm seeing right now is two of you on the floor and two of us in the ring. I don't know what you guys are thinking. You can either run back there or you can step in this ring right now, huh?
All right, Kid Lycos and Man like Dries calling out the Slaters. Uh-oh. He's a good one now. He's a good guy.
You know what?
And it looks like everybody's taking off now. Just as soon as we started, it's back to Man like Dries and Lycos 2 in the ring, kind of having a discussion. Looks like we're going to have an impromptu. Looks like we're starting off with an impromptu match. We got a referee, we got Lycos, we got Dries. We got a match. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Lycos with inside with the blah, blah, blah. I can talk. Lycos running over to the other side, giving him a kick in the chest here. How's everybody doing? We got 114 viewers on here. We're only 30 minutes into this thing. It's going to be a long stream, guys. We're going to be pushing close to 4 hours on this. They do pay-per-view quality matches here. Cross body block. Not enough for 3, though. See here. Snap suplex. Lycos getting his brains rearranged right here. But not enough for 3. Only kicking up on the 2 count here. Let me try this camera one more time, guys. Give me just a second here.
A fighting champion, so cool. So funny when you say there's no one left for your boy, but your boy doesn't want a piece of anybody, it seems, tonight. obviously Leon Slater has champion's prerogative. He doesn't need to be in action tonight, but still, as you say, very obvious sight to see that Leon Slater doesn't want any part of any of the ghosts from his past tonight.
And in fact, when there was a suggestion that it might be man like Darius and Kid Lycos 2 against the Slaters, you saw the first sign of discord between Darius and Lycos 2, the Slaters.
Let's do this. Hang on a second here. Too much. Oops. There we go. That looks a little bit better right there. Like, comment, share. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We're here live with our live watch along. This is North Wrestling Monumental, live on Triller TV, also at their Patreon page. Lycos kicks in with a drop kick here. Both men are down right now. I think Darius is probably questioning life decisions at this moment right now. Swinging heel kicks. Oh, spins it around into a DDT. Looks like we could be picking up closely here. Lycos looks like he's on his way, but no, Darius just whips him right outside the ropes and misses completely. Sunset flip into a destroyer. We're at 123 right now and climbing. Thank you very much. Lycos trying to fight back out of this right now. Darius is in a little bit of trouble, but his size and strength difference here is starting to take over just a little bit. Into a cradle, but not enough for 3. Quick roll up. Picking 2. And crucifix. Turns it into a German suplex. Oh. Running mule kick, drop kick. Darius heading up to the top rope, the high rent district. Lycos saving himself with an enziguri. We might have a superplex building up here. Darius fighting for everything he's got. Uh-oh, Darius reversing it into what appears to be... Darius turns it, or Lycos turns it into a Hurricanrana. Spanish fly off the top rope. Not enough for 3, though. Not enough for 3. Darius kicking out the absolute last second. These rings are actually a little bit smaller than what you're used to dealing with. They are at Anarchy Brewing. Both guys out on the map as we speak. There we go. Lycos holding on for dear life. We are at 131 viewers. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. This is going to be a good stream. We're going to have a good time. If you have any questions, throw them in the chat. I'm looking. I'm listening. I always answer the chat, so drop a chat if you want to drop a chat. Here. Oh, Dries missing. Not enough for 3, though. Almost enough, though. We're getting there. Not enough for 3 again. Near fall after near fall after near fall. Yes, it can. Dries heading to the high red district here. Lycos getting into the corner to get out of the landing zone. Lycos fighting back with solid punches. Everybody on the high red district area. Oh, trying to go for a Hurricanrana, caught by a man like Dries. Mid-air. This is not shaping up good for Lycos. Dries has him up on his shoulders, up on the second rope. Death Valley Driver. Not enough for 3 yet. He's heading up to the top. Dries going for the 450. 450. And that'll do it right there. That picks up the pin. Man like Dries pinning Kid Lycos 1, 2, 3 off the 450 splash. Coming up a little bit on the hurt side here. That was a good one right there. That's, you know what, they never fail. They never fail on these things. One of the main reasons we cover them is because they never miss. They just don't miss. Pulling Lycos back in the ring. Lycos was trying to get out and leave. Dries helping him up. Now he's looking for the handshake. So it looks like Lycos has gained the respect of man like Dries. Lycos getting out of the ring so Dries can get his flowers. Dries shaking the hand of Lycos right here. Looks like we found the trust. Looks like we found the trust. Also, Dries been seen in TNA as well, but it definitely appears that Slater has signed a contract with TNA, which means probably We're going to be seeing a title drop on that either tonight or at the next show.
Strong openweight champion, Gabe Kidd. Marshall gonna fly. Oh God!
Fucking hospital. It was supposed to be the highest point of Jet Marshall. It was the biggest match in your career. You almost fucking died. Do you not like seeing my friend like that?
Right. Setting up for our next match here.
He's going for it.
Give me just 1 second here. We'll be right back while they're taking this little break.
Caution was not appreciated.
I don't know if they lost because Joe Wade prevented Jet Marshall from jumping to the outside, or if Joe Wade got overprotective and cost them the match.
Yo, make yourself a star. Let them know who you are. Don't be the quiet kid in the corner, because they don't get shit. You're Jet Marshall, motherfucker, so go and take it.
What's the what fucking bitch? What you mean, motherfucker? Get the fucking camera out of my face, my man. Do you not see how much these people want to fucking see me in that fucking ring? Because my man, let me tell you something, ain't nobody do this shit.
Tell them I said hey back. They're getting set up for Jet Marshall. That was a good opening match, by the way. Jet Marshall versus Joe Wade on deck right now. They're playing the build-up for the fans right now. Jet Marshall, Joe Wade coming up next. That was a good opening match, though, Catherine. I agree. Tell Reese I said howdy. Howdy. But we've got a lot more to come today with North Wrestling. I don't know exactly how long this is going to be. I've just got to figure 4 hours, because they generally put on a pretty long show. Joe Wade making his way to the ring right now. Oh.
Joe Wade and Jet Marshall teamed together in the last North Tag Tournament. Couldn't quite get on the same page for long enough to gain any kind of traction as a tag team, but in any case, after that leads the injuries, Jet Marshall put things on hold. Marshall making his return.
Joe Wade, Jet Marshall getting on tap here. We're almost at 140 viewers right now. Thank you all very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Joe Wade kind of reminds me of a very young CM Punk. I don't know if you realize that or not. Joe Wade, built like, works like, got a lot of CM Punk in him, a lot of CM Punk influence, you can definitely tell. And now the one, the only, often imitated, never duplicated, friend of the family, Jet Marshall making his way to the ring right now. Gabe Kidd himself endorses Jet Marshall. If you don't know who Gabe Kidd is, look him up.
Last May, Jet Marshall was on the shelf for the best part of the year before his recent return. Victory here for this young man will mean absolutely everything. I was ringside when Jet Marshall's head got split wide open after a dive on Gabe Kidd. Jet blood pouring out of his skull. Battled on as a respect to you, Japan, and further respect to the North Faces. Great to see him run. And as you were saying, Dave Bradshaw, as Joe Wade was coming to the ring.
Jet Marshall. Joe Wade, Jet Marshall, Joe Wade, they tapped hands and get right to it. Jet Marshall pitching Joe Wade outside the ring right now. We're at 142 viewers, and the numbers just keep climbing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Once again, guys, we are going to be here tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern for Collision. Sometimes you got to get back on the horse and ride. Joe Wade giving him a big kick to the back of the head. Jet Marshall already in a little bit of trouble right now. Joe Wade trying to use the referee to catch a little bit of a break there. And that's not even enough for one. Jet Marshall kicking out quickly there. The ring does look really small. It is. It's a smaller ring. Obviously, they're in a bar, so it's probably a 12 by 12. I'm sorry, I'm off on that. Probably a 16 by 16. If I'm being honest, it's probably a 16 by 16. North uses smaller rings. Progress uses bigger ones. Progress uses a WWE size ring because they are WWE adjacent. But you know, North is just your regular independent right off the shelf with a really good program, really good storytelling, everything else. Joe Wade with a Michinoku, so to speak. Picking up 2 though, not enough for 3. Jet Marshall kicking out without a problem. And he keeps telling the referee to check on Jet and to make sure that he's okay. And of course, Jet's not going to quit, obviously. Oh, Jet Marshall with a head of steam on that kick. Big springboard enziguri. Oh, running high knee. Back suplex. Joe Wade might be in a little bit of trouble here, but not enough for 3. Picked up a 2 count there. Jet Marshall holding his own with Joe Wade. Joe Wade is a little bit taller than CM Punk, but I see a lot of Punk in Joe Wade. Oh! But not enough for 3. Marshall kicking out just in the last moment. Oh! Brainbuster. Not enough for 3, though. Not enough to put Marshall away. Definitely enough to stun him, though. Well, I tell you what, this pollen is no joke, ladies and gentlemen. If you can avoid it at all costs. Joe Wade debating on going to the higher end district here, changing his mind, going on the approach. Look, there he is. Big miss on the moonsault, whatever you want to call that. Marshall just about picking up. Jet Marshall did pick up the pin on that one. That was a quick one. Jet Marshall picking up the win over Joe Wade out of nowhere, literally.
Picking up a victory. We were talking about hesitation from Marshall.
Jet Marshall picking up the pin literally out of nowhere. That went really quick, but you know, hey, it's okay. Yeah, we still have 2 title matches to go tonight.
See, I've just got a couple of questions because, of course, you had to pull out of the NCL Cup last month and you got a tag team match tonight. I just want to have your thought process behind Eve Bateman as your tag team partner.
Let me stop you there. I didn't pick Eve Bateman, okay? North have given me Eve Bateman. I'm perfectly fine by myself. I don't understand why North keep putting me in these situations where I need to rely on other people.
Mal, I come to find you, talk about this match we've got, but doing all this. Anything to say?
Yeah, plenty. I fucking need you. I'm not asking this match. I'm not asking you as my tag partner. I don't need you at all. Do you know how many mates I've got in wrestling? Do you know how many people I know? I am dripping in tag team partners. There's so many people ringing me. Lucia, please, can I tag with you, please? I'm stuck with you. Alright.
You want to do it by yourself?
I could. Alright.
So they're building up right now for Rio and Emerson versus Lucia Lee and Eve Bateman.
That's it then. You know what? Sound. Fuck. Fraser, I've got shit to do. I've got phone calls to make now. Go away. Go away.
So maybe not Eve Bateman. Maybe not Eve Bateman, but we do know that Rio and Emerson, the one, the only Rio, friend of the show, that's what we're looking for right now. Rio, friend of the show. Let's see what we got coming up next year now. Henry Faust.
It was nearly the night of all nights for Henry Faust at the start of March in the NCL Cup.
Henry Faust in the Keg Stacker versus Shred and a partner of his choosing. That's where we're at next. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's see how many we can pack in here today. And on a side note, if you want to, Xylo is going to be available stateside here any day now. Check it out. It's your favorite retailer right there if you want to quit smoking or if you just need a pick-me-up. It's Xylo. 6 flavors, 2 strengths, actually 3. But even I told them that 9 milligrams is a little strong for the States. They do have a 9, a 6, and a 3 on that for your nicotine needs. If you want to quit smoking or just get a quick pick-me-up, it's Xylo.
Some recent disputes with Kemba and Miles Kamen. Kegstacker is just returning from an arm injury, so you can see the strapping.
Give me a second here while they're getting this match set up. Give me about 20 seconds.
Started work right here at Anarchy Brewery. Wanted to get into the whole wrestling game. And you can tell there's elements of it where he's still new to it. He's high-fiving the fans with his injured arm. And I ain't a wrestler, but I don't think that's a good idea for stepping into a huge tag team match like this one.
The fans delighted to see Kegstacker and Henry Faust.
Henry Faust, Keg Stacker in the ring right now. We are currently waiting on Shred and his partner to be determined. Another wild card here at Monumental, something you definitely see a lot of. They have a lot of wild cards here live at Anarchy Brewing. Here comes Shreddy. Shreddy on his New Japan Pro Tour tour.
And something that I know every single Shredhead saw last week was Shreddy making his WWE.
And he was part of the SmackDown show.
Roman Reigns, your tribal chief, acknowledged the jacked, stacked daddy.
Yes, he was part of the security for SmackDown. He was part of Roman Reigns'.
There's a new member of the bloodline,
Oh, Lord. Now he's calling himself. Oh, Lord.
and he has got his very own personal security.
He's got his own personal security. This is going to be funny as hell.
But this security isn't here for my benefit, Henry. This is here to help you in Smegsacker over there. Because I've sent Rick off globetrotting. I've sent him on excursion to take care of some well-traveled superstar business.
Well-traveled superstar business.
Not here tonight.
Ruh-roh.
But we are still going to have a match. And Shreddy is being informed himself a tag partner, and believe me, boys, you ain't going to be ready for Shreddy's tag team partner.
Oh, wait! Theodox! The croquet mallet!
There we go.
Knox attacking Kane.
Knox and Shreddy.
And this is a mugging by Shreddy.
It's an all-out assault.
Absolute mugging. As they said, absolute mugging. Shreddy and Knox versus Faust and Kegstacker. And the ring is starting to fill up with toilet paper.
And Zio Knox puts the boots to Henry Faust.
This is what you are, Henry. A piece of shit.
Oh, Lord.
Disrespect to Henry Faust.
Do you want to tag match Henry, eh? Do you want to tag match Henry, eh? Well, we're going to have a tag team match tonight, but if you can find a mate, if you can find a partner, insert the list. I'm not buying stuff like that. Let's all come along, eh?
All right. So Kegstacker is no more. Henry Faust stuck with Knox and Shreddy by himself here.
Away! Did someone ask for a tag partner?
Listen to the North faithful come alive. This is no longer Monumental Day Bradshaw. This is Benji Mania.
All right. So he's got Benji.
Straight after Shreddy.
And he is all over Shreddy like stink on you know what. We got 150 on here right now. Climbing, stacking, and packing.
Over the last few months, Shreddy's picked up Benji.
Benji working his way out of a compromised position there, turning it into a drop kick. So it's Benji and Faust versus Shreddy and Knox. That doesn't look like that's going to work out too well there, guy.
This is unbelievable. Benji, who, look, well, I can assume now that the landing gentry is essentially a split coalition.
Oh, we now know more. We can safely say that now.
Oof.
Benji went for the crossbody there. Ended up in kind of a four-way slam from Shreddy.
So Benji and Zio Knox, they really started to fall apart when they were North Wrestling Tag Team Champions. And Benji keen to try and find the easy way out. But
So we've got Benji and Faust.
Zio Knox, great.
We've got Shreddy and Knox. Knox in the ring on Benji right now. Obvious size mismatch.
Fighting in the ring, we never thought we'd see the day, Bradshaw.
Yeah, heaven forbid you take the high road, but you can take the low road, right, Theo Knox? Knox now putting a boot in here. Oh no, it was his best friend.
And Knox over there with a big boot for Faust. Faust hitting the floor.
Henry Faust has found himself a tag partner dead quick in Benji. This is a sight I didn't think I would ever see in my time here at North Wrestling.
We'll try and get a medical update later if we can on Cake Stackers assaulted.
Yeah, Cake Stacker's out like a light in the back. Benji getting his ass whipped over here in the corner like it's nothing. They're just taking turns teeing off on Benji right now.
Bubbling away as I say, Dave Bradshaw, since they were North Wrestling Tag Team Champions. This is something I think Zero Knox won't do to Benji for quite some time.
Oh, big boot to the midsection. Benji trying to fight back now.
North this year, to build momentum. That hard-fought victory that he had at NCL 15 and Saxon Huxley.
I tell you what, Dave Bradshaw, you've got to excuse me because you're new and beautiful to the North faithful, and we're honoured to have you. But my head can't process the fact that Anarchy Brewery is cheering for Benji. Like this is Marvel Cinematic Multiverse kind of bull, you know? This is something that Doctor Strange has cooked up.
There we go. Got a tag back in here now. Knox and Benji. Knox and Benji having history here. We got 152 viewers. Thank you.
Theo Knox putting the boots to Benji.
Yeah, Knox was absolutely a real reason to go after Benji here because in Knox's mind, it's Benji who's betrayed him, not the other way around.
And here comes Shreddy, and you know what? I don't know whether or not he truly is the newest member of the Bloodline. I think
There we go.
or maybe the Baker Lou.
Benji trying to get out of the ring. Catch a peel here. Unfortunately unable to do so.
Raised king to the UK. He called Shreddy security, so there's obviously some respect there.
Yeah, I'm sure there is, but let's face it, there's a bit of a superstar complex now with Shreddy, bringing out his own security tonight. Seems to suddenly think he's the man, and of course, after Faust, I'm about to say, after recently we saw Shreddy offer to take Faust under his wing, but Faust seeming reluctant to accept that invitation. I'm sure Shreddy had a slightly dented ego after that.
And Shreddy got him up in the air high for that suplex right there. Holding him for a solid bit of time here.
We're going to be hearing about for years and years to come. At least it stopped him talking about Japan for a minute.
Incredible, by the way.
Solid suplex. Knocks back in the ring. Big flop.
We sometimes take for granted, but it really is quite something. Shreddy dropping the elbow.
Shreddy dropping the elbow on Benji.
Pulverizing here at the hands of former teammates in Zeo Knox and Shreddy.
Yeah, we saw it all falling apart.
Uh-oh. Knox coming up short there.
Not be on the same page.
Shot stops crappy.
Crowd solid behind Benji and Faust.
Ability for Benji to bring in the fresh fire.
Jawbreaker.
Benji getting a jawbreaker. He's going to get the tag here.
Uh,
No, he's not.
Yay. Shreddy catches him before he gets the tag. Solid German throws him back in the corner there. We got 155 viewers right now.
Back on the arms and on the armpits to stop in that extension. Couldn't get the tag to Henry Faust, and Benji continues to get a shoe in.
Shreddy lining up Benji. Knox, I think, is holding Benji in place. He's holding by the hair.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't matter.
Benji just gets out of the way. Now we got Faust and Knox in the ring.
Henry Faust back in the brewery and ready to kick the shit out of Zeo Knox.
Faust had a few weeks to think about the near miss.
Whoa, swing and miss in security.
Need to make amends here. Faust going to go for the cover. Look at the right leg.
But not enough for 3. Faust going for the quick pin there. Give me just 1 second here.
Come in there, a ball of energy into this tag team match.
It's not about how many times you fall down, Dave Bradshaw. It's how many times you get back up. This match crucial for Henry Faust to keep that momentum going for the NCL Cup.
The strike with the elbow. Kick round the back of the head. Knox forward to the outside. Shreddy coming in. I think there maybe was a tag there. The up. Benji gonna bring him back down.
There we go.
Be a valuable tag team partner here for Faust.
Yeah, everything's still yellow. Good Lord. And we've had a couple of good storms, too. Shreddy catching a whole lot of boot here.
Faust gets that boot in the face. He's his footprint on the face of Shreddy.
A little bit, yeah, he does give me Miro vibes as well.
Knox taking out Benji because it looked like Benji and Faust were
I don't quite know how to compare Knox right now because I don't think he has a viable comparison.
that.
A Dan Burn style kick right into the penalty mouth of Theo Knox.
Now Faust going up top. Shreddy! Shreddy spraying water in the face.
Missing the face of Henry Fousen.
He's always got something up.
Yeah, that's the hope. I think we're going to get some rain Monday as well. That would be very helpful. Shreddy got Faust up in the air. Falcon Arrow, actually.
It's on top of Faust, and Shreddy will win it.
And Shreddy picks up the pin over Faust with the jackhammer. These matches are going pretty damn fast here. We're at an hour 15, and we got 3 or 4 under our belt so far. This might be a shorter stream than I thought it was going to be.
Did a pretty good job. Obviously, he premeditated here on the part of Shreddy in the absence of Red Scorpion that Knox was going to come out here. Henry Faust and Benji just couldn't quite get it done.
So Shreddy and Knox picking up the pin here in the tag team match. We still have the tag team titles on the line and the Ultra Violent title on the line today.
And the former member of the Landed Gentry, Shreddy and Knox, celebrating victory, but it is not a popular victory here in Newcastle.
And it not be for that H2O miss in the face of Henry Fousen with a very different story. You've got to believe. But these two forming quite the alliance here.
Knox holding the ropes for Shreddy. Shreddy on his way out. Picking up the pin. Yeah, once again, that was a quick match as well.
Wasn't the tag team match we expected to see. And unfortunately, that wasn't the result that most of the North faithful had hoped to see either.
Looks like we might be going to intermission here. There we go. Getting a good pop there, too. Friday, May 30th is going to be our next North broadcast. Jerry's going to be at that one. We are at the Ultra Violent match. Ace Matthews, Big Lou Nixon. For the Ultra Violent Championship, Falls Count Anywhere, Fights Count Anywhere. There is absolutely nothing in here that's sanctioned. The rules, none of it, it's gone. Then, of course, we do have Rio and Emerson and Lucia Lee, and if she can find a partner. And then we've still got Rampage and Cruz versus Miles and Kemper. Kemper calling his shot after winning the North Wrestling NCL Cup 2025. Big Lou Nixon making his way to the ring right now.
Judas is among his own people. Lou Nixon.
They're getting it set up right now. I'll be right back here in just a minute.
A few weeks ago, challenged Ace Matthews to a match for this ultra-violent championship. Matthews with nowhere to run. As Big Lou Nixon has him in his crosshairs tonight at Monumental.
I'm Ace, and you can be too.
And Ace making his way to the ring right now. We're one shy of 160. Just sort of as an aside for the people that normally show up tonight, we're going to do the Collision Watch Alone. Holler if you want us to do the MLW as well. Just give me a holler on that one. We're at 160 viewers.
Unique choice of weapons from the ultra-violent champion. I'm not sure Ace Matthews is quite as hardcore as he thinks he is. Two very different takes on a Sandman-esque entrance. You're looking at two very different men. Challenger and the champion. Big Lou Nixon, maybe, like many of us, still can't quite believe the ultra-violent champion is Ace effing Matthews.
Ace Matthews finally getting to the ring with a blow-up hammer. Pause. Big Lou Nixon, Ace Matthews, getting ready to get it on for the Ultra-Violent Championship. This is the closest they're going to get to a death match, but we're definitely going to have one right now. Let me get in here real quick because I got one thing I want to drop. Give me a second. There we go. We got a couple of people I know that like death matches, so I went ahead and dropped it into their chat so they know there's one coming up here. Big Lou Nixon, Ace Matthews, Ultra Violent Championship. Let's get it on.
Really tried to adapt to the hardcore wrestling world in which he now finds himself at the center of.
I mean, I think he's got a bit of a taste for it, to be honest with you, Dave Bradshaw. I was saying that. I did take a little glance at what he was drinking as he came to the ring. It looks like beer, it's not. It's that lovely water, liquid death. And off we go.
Oh, solid chops.
Death lands a Big Lou Nixon.
You don't want to drink before a title match, right? He's being a professional is what he's doing.
I think one Jim Fullington might disagree with you, Dave Bradshaw.
In any case, Nixon taking the fight here.
Nixon taking the chops right to Matthews right now.
For this Ultra-Violent World Championship, it was a four-way match back in December. And a match that Joe Wade and Jet Marshall were also in.
But Lou Nixon has been champing at the bit to get this one-on-one encounter with Ace Matthews, which he has got right now.
There's a chop across the chest. Nixon!
Oh, spinning heel kick.
I mean, they 266 days, Tom. It could be all coming to an end right now.
And in those 266 days, he's gone from silence, when he took that title from Finn Margera at Thunderstruck 2, he's kind of become like someone that sort of revels in this hardcore battle.
All right, we got the chairs coming out early.
Enjoying it more and more every day. I think Lou Nixon's going to enjoy this even
I
more.
was going to say, let's see if he's still enjoying it a couple of minutes from now, because Lou Nixon, that steel chair, which he's wedging from the top of the middle turnbuckle. Matthews doesn't look like he's having much fun. Matthews, moving on the brakes. Nixon trying to send one.
Oh, Matthews trying to reverse everything backwards here now.
Trash can lid. Now he's got a hammer.
And that hammer has got, oh my, that hammer's got thumbtacks in the top and
Oh, that's what it is.
Wow. Matthews. Wait, well, hammer, but
Oh!
much of a joke weapon is it? Maybe looks like. Nixon went into the chair, the German suplex. Michinoku driver from Matthews. Matthews, the hardcore.
Not enough for 3, though. Picking up a 2. So apparently the inflatable bat had thumbtacks in it. There we go. Matthews out there jawing with the crowd.
whatever's going on in the crowd right now.
Well, you've got to understand, even though we're in Newcastle, the vast majority of the fans are on Nixon's side. I do think there's a little bit of respect for Matthews and his hardcore.
Well, when he won the title back at Thunderstruck 2, he didn't have a hope in hell. I remember him fleeing Walker Dome and being confronted by Big Lou Nixon then. I thought, oh, that was something I'll pay to see.
Oh!
Tailbone, right on the tailbone.
Right on the corner of the mat right here.
And then calling the hardest part of the ring for nothing, Dave Bradshaw. Ace Matthews feeling all of that.
I think maybe starting to wonder if he's bitten off a little more than he can chew here against Nixon.
All right, he puts him in the crowd there, gives him another chop.
For one of their own, Newcastle on its own, and they're looking after Big Lou Nixon here.
There's been plenty of partying here in Newcastle the past few weeks with that League Cup victory for Newcastle United.
Front row fans getting a front row fan seat here.
Many decades. Lou Nixon.
Lou Nixon carrying Matthews all the way around, introducing him to the crowd.
I think wrestling could be about to come home if this carries on in Big Lou Nixon's favour.
Uh-oh. Beer to the head. Beer to the head.
Oh, he is in his element. This is playtime for Big Lou Nixon.
Time of his life here.
And he owes it all to Ace Matthews, who is taking a shoeing at the hands of the Geordie Judas.
Matthews up on his shoulders.
Oh, quick reversal into the ring post.
Face first into the steel ring post. Matthews may have been fortuitous. He was able to just slip down the back there of Nixon. That may have changed the course of this match.
Took a second too long to calibrate there. And right, is that a toilet seat, Dave Bradshaw? He has a toilet seat with him.
Oh. He's hitting him with everything but the kitchen sink, but I'm sure the kitchen sink is somewhere to be found. All right, the weapons are coming out now.
Slipping into commode mode. Ace Matthews now has himself. What is that? Is that a coffee cup?
Thumbtacks.
Nescafe Gold blend. That is a painful blend of piercing metal waiting for Big Lou Nixon. Right, Ace Matthews.
Starbucks getting no love from the commentary.
You do not want to get into a striking competition with Big Lou Nixon. It is like
Nixon looking like he's going for the dive here. Uh-oh. Oh! Matt on the thumbtacks.
He's certainly in agony right now. What a mistake from Matthews. He basically put himself through the thumbtacks there. Nixon gonna make another bit of danger.
There we go. Back in the thumbtacks again. Thumbtacks all in the back of Matthews.
Stepping up off the canvas as Nixon now goes for the
Not enough for 3, though.
Ace Matthews getting that shoulder off the canvas. Despite the pain burning through his back on those pins.
Absolutely. Spike tax. Uh-oh. Matthews having to fight out of this one. Back into the thumbtacks on a third body slam. Another slam into the thumbtacks. Nope, not enough for 3. Referee getting the gloves on now. We've got blood. Oh, Matthews going with a Planned Parenthood.
Ace Matthews avoiding death by painting in this ultra-violent title match.
Oh, Nixon into the spikes.
Hoisted by his own creation, Big Lou Nixon, driven into those spikes. And look, I even see the blood already pouring out the back of Big Lou Nixon after that.
Yeah, Nixon's cut up. Matthews with a bunch of thumbtacks in his back right now. We're at 170 viewers. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend.
Theo knocks back again, and this time. Oh, look at this!
Knox coming in with a barbed wire bat.
Benji responding.
Benji to the rescue!
Benji's from Matthews.
Benji with the trash can lid. Benji and Knox still fighting it out all through the building.
Hot pursuit of Theo Knox.
On retreat, led by Benji. Exit pursued by former best friend Theo Knox. And we are back to one-on-one in this ultra-violent title match.
Both of them fighting over the barbed wire bat. Nixon has the barbed wire bat.
Matthews diving out of the way. Into the back, onto the top rope. Theo Matthews had been hit with that. Would have been over.
Swinging for the fences, didn't get Ace Matthews, and Ace suddenly had a moment of clarity here when he realizes what's going on. He's in a death match type situation with Big Lou Nixon.
Hot shot on the top rope. All right. What's Matthews thinking here?
Evil intentions from Ace Matthews here.
Suplex on the barbed wire.
And again, look at the face of Ace Matthews, somebody who is clicking into this death match lifestyle.
He has found a dark part of
Only a count of one, though.
A one count only before Nixon kicked out.
The man that Josh Barnett
Nixon starting to find his air here. Second win for Nixon.
is taking it to the champ. Shields Road Special.
Now on the shoulders. Nixon goes up to the GTS and he's got it.
And he give it to him.
Tom Lawler.
And that's painting again. Matthews in a world of trouble.
Matthews lambasting him with the painting.
Bradshaw. Art is dead.
Now the sweeper. The sweeper.
Sleeper's on.
Matthews still framed. And Matthews is out. Matthews is gone.
Matthews is out cold.
Matthews, I think, is gone. Yes, he is.
We have a new champion. We have a new ultraviolet champion. Big Lou Nixon picking up the win over Ace Matthews. We have a new ultraviolet champion. Not quite as much of a death match as what we're looking for, like from a GCW style or anything like that. I guess that's as violent as they can get in front of the kids there.
All the bus company. Because we're going to need another open top parade in Newcastle City.
So they're probably going to have to take a few minutes here to clean the mat out.
Tonight, Lou Nixon is the king of ultraviolence.
The reign of Ace Matthews.
Ace Matthews no longer your ultraviolet champion. Lou Nixon taking the title here live at Monumental North Wrestling.
I have got to give respect to Ace Matthews, who absolutely hung in there with the Geordie Judas, but you can't dance with the devil in a death match, and that is what Big Lou Nixon is, the Geordie Judas, who now sits atop the ultraviolet throne.
Is a standing ovation for Big Lou Nixon here in Newcastle. What a moment for that man.
All right, we've still got a couple of matches to go here. We've got Rio, friend of the show here, Rio and Emerson versus Lucia Lee and whoever she can find if Eve Bateman checked out. And we've got the North Tag Team Championship. Rampage and Cruz are going to be defending against Miles and Kemper. If you remember last month, Kemper won the North NCL Cup 2025, and the choice was made. They're going to take an intermission. We're going to take it with them. We'll be right back here right when they come back. Now, the way they do it here is sometimes it takes upwards of about 20 minutes for an intermission. We're going to take it with them. I'm going to have the music playing in the background. I'm going to drop the camera for right now. I'm going to have the music playing in the background. We'll be back shortly, even if they are not. So, yep, we're taking intermission here. We're going to take it with them. We'll be right back here, guys. Just hang tight. Right here, this is North Wrestling. Yeah, not bad for a hardcore match at all. But I'm just going to drop the camera and let their music play in the background. We'll be right back. We've got just a few more minutes here. I'll be right back here as soon as this intermission is over with. We've got roughly about 2 or 3, 4, 5 more minutes, give or take there, and I'll be right back. And I'm back. hope everybody had a good break there. That's one of the things that I do like about British Strong Style Wrestling. They take a 20-minute intervention, however you want to call it. They do take a break in between to give the viewers and everybody else a chance to breathe a little bit. Maybe hit the merch stand, maybe hit the bar. But we're back like a snack attack. We are back with North Wrestling. Mr. Tom Campbell bringing the word. I totally forgot about that too. We've got Gene Money and Liam Slater. Gene Money and Liam Slater coming up. Tag team title is going to be the main event. We've still got Riho. And we've got over 213 viewers. And it seems they've got the mic problem solved. Speaking of which, here comes Emerson Jane, a staple at North Wrestling. Also a staple in a couple of other ones that we follow here too. She's a staple in Progress. She's a staple in PWG. She's a staple in ICW. Emerson Jane, the one, the only. So far, this has been a very, very entertaining show. And ladies and gentlemen, the Toni Storm of the UK scene herself, going live on April 17th for the Progress Women's title. It is the one, the only, a friend of the show, a friend of a friend, and definitely a friend of mine, Riho! In her trademark fur coat. A champion everywhere she goes. The one, the only. I can tell you right now, she's not going to be on the indie scene much longer. Don't know if she's going to AEW. Don't know if she's going to WWE. Do know that she's going to be hitting the majors probably before the summertime. Like I said, April 17th on our show for Progress. She's going to be going for the Progress Women's World title that she just recently lost. It's Riho! And of course, on the other side of the aisle here is going to be Lucia Lee that we know of. We don't know if Lucia's going to have a tag team partner, as you saw in the little vignette there. Apparently, she ran off her tag team partner, but here comes Lucia Lee right now, letting the crowd know they are number one with her. And of course, the fans are reminding her she's number one too. We're almost at 220 viewers. Thank you all. Thank you.
So I've got no idea, quite honestly, whether Bateman is still planning on being Lee's tag team partner here or not. And if not, what's Lee going to do? Is this going to be 2-on-1?
It could be a 2-on-1 situation, Paul.
I guess we don't have long to wait to find out.
Telling everybody she has plenty of mates. Let's find out if she's even got one. And nothing. So far, nothing. There we go. Visage. That's going to be interesting.
Oh, this is unexpected.
This is unexpected.
Surprise! Another North Wrestling return. This one from Visage. It's been 2 years since Visage was
Visage, I'm sorry.
away from the industry entirely. But now, apparently, back in action, is going to be the tag team partner of
So E. Bateman is going to be replaced by Visage. I call it Visage, it just doesn't matter to me. Lucia Lee and Visage going against Emerson Jane and Rio. This still may be a squash, guys. It's possible. Emerson Jane starting off for her team and Lucia Lee for hers.
Rio and Emerson Jane are. For anyone to go 2-on-1 against them, so Visage has really helped Lucia Lee out of the spot here.
Yeah, and Lucia Lee has pulled a blinder out here in Visage. No one expected Visage to be here tonight, and this is going to be the mind game that's going to give Lucia Lee an early advantage.
All right, we're getting ready for the collar and elbow tie-up right now.
Going to be known as Triple B, Big Beefy Bitches.
Beg your pardon?
Okay, and that.
Did I stutter?
I will call him Triple B.
We'll call him Triple B when we're on YouTube. I think on Triller TV Plus we can say Big Beefy Bitches.
Yeah, I think we can pretty much say whatever we want to here on the show too, but I'm holding off on that one.
Into a pin here.
Uh-oh, crucifix early.
For Emerson Jane on Lucia Lee. Lee able to just wriggle off of the shoulders there of Jane. Follows up to the ropes. It's caught by Jane.
Oh! 1 and 2 and not enough for 3. Rio might not even see the ring at this rate. Visage tagged in, and yeah, Lucia Lee wanting nothing to do with Emerson Jane, tagging Visage in.
You know what? It was Luke Little was nowhere to be seen. It was so we had a wardrobe malfunction at Anarchy Brewery.
We have an actual wardrobe malfunction for Emerson Jane. Ruh-roh.
Giving Emerson Jane the time to get this repaired. Not the start that Triple B were hoping for.
Yeah, we had stray puppies out.
I've seen Emerson Jane in there with some top opponents. I believe.
All right, we got it fixed now.
This is broken down immediately.
Oh, good God. We got 220 viewers. Oh, North Wrestling tagging in Rio. Rio checking her gear to make sure we don't have any kind of accident here. Oof.
Some of the biggest minds of pro wrestling in the last 2 weeks. We all saw those clips online of one Paul Levesque, aka during the training session, during a tryout with WWE. She has absolutely become the talking point. So much so we don't see her as often here at North anymore. But boy, is she here tonight.
Yeah, she's a woman in demand. Is Rhea, and this is why.
Uh-oh, Bounty got her up there.
Shoving Rhea to the rope.
Uh-oh. Reverse. A little bit of trouble there. One. Not enough for two. Rio with a crossbody on Visage. Anytime you get a Rio sighting, it's a good day, though.
Yeah, Visage back here, and originally, we're probably in the history book into this one. It was
I got an upcoming interview with Rio as well, so be on the lookout for that. Rio drives Visage into the corner, gets a tag into Emerson. Double suplex. Not enough for three, though.
Leon Slater, who we saw earlier tonight, our esteemed North Wrestling champion, who has opted not to compete this evening.
Do we have another wardrobe malfunction?
I think he came out here, though, to try and let off some steam, to try and gloat about how great he is, and I thought, well, let's face him, but I think by the end of that exchange at the start of the show, he was in a worse mood than when he started.
He was certainly in a foul mood tonight. Coach hoping to put a smile.
Apparently, the gear is just not gearing today.
But as you said earlier, G-Money goaded the Slaters into a high-stakes match coming up in a short while from here.
Uh-oh. I'm Greg.
A smile on all of our faces, Iris Visage sending Emerson Jane to the rope. Jane ducks a clothesline. Off of the middle.
Uh-oh. Hurricane Rana off the middle rope.
Will throw caution to the wind. She drives
Visage having to take a pill.
From the car park. Jane.
Suicide dive. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
He tried to sweep the legs away.
Oof.
Running shotgun drop kick right to the shoulder there of Lucia Lee.
Jane has got these two.
There we go.
It was just as Emerson Jane did against Leon Slater not too long ago here at Anarchy Brewery. Lucia Lee trying to get a purchase there.
Visage finally getting some offense in.
Visage now with his mounted right hands.
An aggression from Visage, who I believe the return for Visage tonight was somewhat trumped by the return of Rio, and you can see in Visage's face that has settled well.
Yeah, Visage, I'm sure, has been planning this return for a while.
Tagging in Lucia Lee right now to pick up the scraps.
Lee now, though.
Taking the short way out, pause.
Lee in the corner, referee's going to insist on a break, which we get on the count of three.
And you've got to admire the confidence and that fine line between confidence and arrogance that Lucia Lee walks. She strolled into North Wrestling like she owned the place last year, and she has made enemies of everyone she has met. She had to go out and find a new friend in Visage. Didn't even get on with the queen of crime, Eve Bateman. And no one gets on with Eve Bateman. If you fall out in love with her, you've got a problem.
Emerson Jane going to try and make sure that Lee has a problem here. Visage throwing the win.
Okay.
Lee able to take the legs out from underneath Emerson Jane. High heel kick as well.
Oh, net breaker.
Great combo from Lucia Lee, who hooked both legs, and in the end, Jane was just able to roll underneath there to escape the cover.
Foreign follicles costing Emerson Jane almost a win there. And again, this is this new mean streak of Visage that we've seen in the last few minutes of this match. We've seen Visage, for lack of a better term, start to turn in this match.
Visage now holding up Emerson Jane, I should say.
Oh.
Vertical suplex, and again, get the leverage on the hook.
Not enough for three, though.
All of that weight down on the shoulders. Jane has to exert a lot of energy there to kick out.
Looks like Visage lost part of the vision.
Lee and Visage, the opposite corner of the ring, where she wants to be.
Visage and Lucia Lee have cut the ring off for Emerson Jane here. She has taken quite a shoeing from this new combo.
Looks like Emerson Jane's in a lot of trouble here.
Lee, though, that double underhook here from Emerson Jane. Jane, that strength to stand up is into a sunset flip from Lee for a 2 count for the kick out. Both women quickly back up to their feet.
Oh.
Scorpion style kick.
Oh.
Followed by a step up enziguri from Emerson.
Step up insecurity from Jane. Sorry. Rio screaming to get to the corner.
That exchange, both looking to make a tag. Whoever makes it first could have the crucial advantage in this tag team match.
The CLE trying to put the stoppers on Emerson Jane.
Emerson Jane tagging Rio in. Rio with a hot tag.
Northeast strong in Anarchy Brewery.
Here comes Rio. Crucially, Lee didn't make the tag to Visage.
Rio, who went undefeated here in North Wrestling for many years, the first ever NCL Cup winner, taking it to Lucia Lee.
Fisherman suplex.
Rio. Here comes Visage ahead.
Headbutt. Here comes another one. Oof.
Twisting neck breaker.
Not wasting a
Oof. Step up insecurity.
momentum is Rio as he takes his own CLE now.
How good is Rio? Just that little passage of action we just saw there. Evidence of why she's
Oh.
regarded. Drops the back
Neck breaker.
the knee. Lucia Lee may be out cold. It is a cover.
And Visage making the save.
Break that up.
Great teamwork by Visage, looking out for Lucia Lee. I think Lucia Lee could do with a friend like Visage in North Wrestling. She's struggled to make a couple, and here's Emerson Jane back in the match now.
Emerson Jane Visage in the ring now. Oh, missing the step up.
Still at ease from this match.
German.
German suplex well delivered. Now Visage going to run in.
Oof.
Clothesline through the ropes.
The power game of Visage in this one is on display.
Oh, spinning heel kick.
The muscle of this team between Lucia Lee and Visage.
Pump handle.
Haven't seen.
Uh-oh.
Certainly an impressive
That was something.
well, a little stumble there from Visage, but Visage going to immediately go back to attempt the lift here.
Trying to get him up in the electric chair.
Meanwhile, Visage, electric chair maybe. Oh my God, it's a
Flapjack.
Innovative stuff from Visage, isn't it?
Not enough for 3.
Visage has played a powerful game in this match, robbing Emerson Jane from that great height.
From that great height. Got it.
Into the corner again, another tag. Frequent tags here between Visage and Lucia Lee. Lee going to be thrown into the corner by a partner. The
Uh-oh. Oof. Big boot. Emerson Jane making the comeback, but
Stand. Visage. Rio coming to the aid of her partner.
Triple B proving why they are a Triple A tag team in North Wrestling.
Canadian Destroyer.
Code red into the sunset.
Well, code red. Okay.
Hot and heavy tag team action.
All 4 participants in the ring.
Tag team titles being decided. Will Cruz and Rampage Brown put them on the line in the main event against Miles Kane.
Super kick.
Pepper.
Oh, double headbutt.
Headbutt there, both women have the same idea, and that is what I think we call a stalemate. Everyone is down.
Visage getting back to level base here, and here comes Visage up the top rope.
Visage heading up to the high red district, catching an insecurity for their dribble.
Visage decided to take that risk climbing to the top.
Blind tag, double blind tag. Not really blind, but it was a tag made.
He realizes it.
Spanish fly.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think she knows that the tag has been made.
Uh-oh, fruit roll up.
Now.
Almost.
Well, we'll kick out at 2.
Insecurity.
Ahead again from Jane. Jane. That's the Lucia Lee up.
Deadeye.
Drop her on the back of the neck. Visage trying to come to the rescue. Jane saw it coming out of
Tagging in Rio with a hot tag yet again. Suicide dive from Emerson Jane. Rio making her way into the ring.
Lee is a sitting duck here. Rio.
Package pile driver.
Driver.
Package pile driver. Killed it. 1, 2, 3. Rio picking up the pin. So I guess you could say the Triple B's picking up the win there. Emerson Jane, Rio picking up the win there. This has been a pretty quick match too. They're quickening them up a little bit here.
It's been a minute since we've seen Rio and Emerson Jane together, but it was worth the wait. Rio on her return to North Wrestling, teaming here with her old partner.
was actually a really good match right there. That was not bad at all. Not bad at all.
And Lucia Lee, but the experience factor goes to Triple B with a win that puts them firmly in the crosshairs. You gotta believe Dave Bradshaw of the North Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
The question is though, Tom, who will the tag team champions be?
And actually, they can contest for the tag team title.
Rampage Brown and Will Cruz going to defend against Miles Kamen and the NCL Cup winner Kemper. So lots to still be decided here tonight in Newcastle.
A Triple A win for Triple B here at Monumental, live around the world on Triller TV Plus and Patreon as we get set for more action in this ring.
All right. We still have Gene Money.
The very shape of the North Wrestling title picture.
Gene Money and Slater.
If the coach
Liam Slater.
win,
Gene Money.
the youngest in charge.
Liam Slater making his way to the ring right now. Camera will be back in just a second here and having to make an adjustment.
The North Wrestling Champion who has sent him out here to do his dirty work.
There it is. And still to come tonight, we have our tag team titles on the line here. Rampage and Cruz are going to be defending the North Tag Team titles against Miles and Kemper. And here he comes, the belt collector himself, Gene Money. Gene Money and Liam Slater here. If Money wins, he gets a tag team shot. Or not a tag team, a title shot against Leon Slater. Recent TNA signing. Oh, Liam Slater wasted no time. Bell hasn't even rung yet. Liam Slater trying to get his licks in early. Pause.
Liam Slater embarrassed last month in that All-Star Tag Team match when he took the pin from Gene Money, and he is immediately looking for a measure of revenge here.
Liam Slater's such a cerebral wrestler, you can see immediately going after the arms here. We know that Gene Money likes
Liam Slater going right after the arms of Gene Money right now.
right-handed, so the right arm is preferred.
Oh, lariat from nowhere. Liam Slater getting his clock cleaned.
But a little warning, but the Money can hit him with either arm.
And this is what you have got to respect about Liam Slater, who right now is being bounced around like a pinball from Gene Money.
Money walking the dog literally here.
That AC Lariat is the Achilles heel of a postmodern professional wrestler.
Solid chop. Gene Money definitely has the goods.
Money in a Money T-shirt over him, and Liam Slater and Liam Slater seem to take themselves very, very seriously. Gene Money kind of making a fool of Liam here.
Well, there is no jokes when it comes to the North Wrestling Championship. Gene Money wanting to establish himself.
Liam holding on for dear life here.
Liam Slater.
A blindfold match for Liam Slater.
Oh, oh.
Jack Roberts at WrestleMania 7.
There's the pin from
Not enough for 3, though. Right out the gate, a quick pinfall.
I gave him a lot of
Looks like this is going to wind up being a 3.5 hour show, and that's a good thing. That's going to give us a break, a little bit of time to breathe. Just a reminder tonight, we are going to be covering AEW Collision at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join us.
I believe that's how Frank Gotts won his first title.
Body slam and a fist drop from Money. Remember, Money has been told after goading Leon
Not enough for 3, though.
here on that if he does beat Liam Slater here tonight, then Money can have another shot at that North Wrestling Championship with a title place that Money's choosing.
And you've got to believe that whilst Gene Money tonight wanted Leon Slater in that ring, not Liam Slater, that's where Money got a revenge. Because I do believe that it's because of that man coming in an airplane spin that Gene has got the North Wrestling Champion. Costing him the match at NCL 50 and driving his arm into that turnbuckle.
Liam's starting to pick up his rhythm, driving him shoulder first into the turnbuckle. We're almost to 230 viewers. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. We got one more left after this. We got the tag team title match left.
Slater is his main boy, but Liam Slater has been the trainer and the mind behind so many great wrestlers in the UK, but he hasn't taught them everything that he knows. And we are learning that every single time we see Liam Slater.
Liam Slater using the shirt for a choke.
I certainly hope he hasn't taught us too many from that, because that is not within the rules. Choking out Gene Money there with the t-shirt.
A very different Liam Slater to the one that many of us knew a few years ago, Dave Bradshaw.
I used to have everybody. I used to have the utmost respect for Liam Slater. A very likeable young man for so many years, but something has snapped in Slater over the past few months, and it is unpleasant to see.
That is unpleasant to feel. Double nipple cripple in the hands.
Uh-oh.
Dave Bradshaw. I believe we have
Ain't no fun when the rabbit's got the gun.
some mason jars, because we're cooking up a brand new low sugar, high fructose batch of come on.
The batch has been ruined.
It's ruined the batch.
Slater now. He's going to ruin more than that. He's going to ruin the night of Gene Money, ruin his North Championship rematch hopes. Suplex from Slater. Back of Money's head hit the canvas hard. Slater trying to force those shoulders down into the canvas. Got a 2 count out of it. Staying on top of it. Look at Liam Slater just smothering Money here.
He is 100% targeted and laser focused on the limbs, the Ainsley lariat swinging limbs of Gene Money. This is a tactical dream for Liam Slater here tonight, Dave Bradshaw.
Yeah, that right arm is very much the focus.
There we go.
Early warning that the left arm can be dangerous as well.
Liam Slater working on that arm there. It looks like he might have a wing injured here. Not injured, but you get the idea.
Exactly what Liam Slater is doing. Whatever else you might say about Liam Slater, no one's going to dispute that he is smart.
No one's going to dispute the power of Gene Money, lifting Liam Slater up high.
Impact there.
Big high slam. Gene Money starting to find his footing.
As Money looking to guarantee himself a rematch for the North Wrestling Championship.
But you've got to believe that has put more pressure on that arm to use that injured arm to lift the body weight of Liam Slater. He's swinging with the
Gene Money swinging for everything he's got here. We're almost to 230 viewers.
Even if your limb is hurt, you've got to use it. You've got to use every part of your body against an opponent as good as Liam Slater.
Oh.
Slater's got kicked in the face there. That's backed him into the corner. Buys Money a couple of seconds here. Money takes a couple of breaths, comes back at Liam Slater.
Uh-oh.
A little too long about it in hindsight. Slater over the top of the clothesline. Money's got him!
Sidewalk.
Spinebuster from the Daddy Dog!
Oh, not enough for 3. Knocked him down.
Again, smacked him in the face.
Not enough for 3.
great strategy by Gene Money.
Went right back for the pinfall.
He just cleans his cloth with that right hand.
There was just something uniquely entertaining about seeing Liam Slater get hit in the
I
face.
mean, in the current
There is something uniquely entertaining about seeing Liam Slater getting knocked in the face.
Ainsley Lariat mainly.
And he pulls the oh!
Referee was shoved out of the way.
Not enough for 3. Trying to move it into a single leg crab. I can talk crab.
The technical prowess of Liam Slater. Finding a way to torque that ankle of Gene Money.
The angle of that leg.
Gene Money trying to get to the rope, single leg grab. He got it.
Would have been a nasty case of lightning striking twice. If been another tap out to the single leg crab, might be a tap out to the armbar though.
That single leg crab was the only real bit of offense that Liam Slater
Got him in the armbar.
Everything else has been the arms, the elbows, the wrists, anything that's Ainsley Lariatable.
There we go. Oh, big lariat. 3 count. Money wins. Money gets his title shot with Leon Slater. That was not a bad lariat right there. Gene Money guaranteed title shot against Leon Slater. I'm guessing he comes May 30th.
Leon Slater is throwing a fit because Gene Money just earned a shot at his North Wrestling title anytime, any place.
Anytime, any place. And we just hit 230 viewers.
A monumental, landscape-changing win for Gene Money, who has the keys to the kingdom. He just needs to kick down the draw.
Gene Money guaranteed title shot. And of course, Leon taking the easy way here.
Supposed to be the standard bearer for North Wrestling.
Oh, that standard went out the window months ago for Leon Slater, who is apoplectic.
Leon Slater coming in, getting the advantage.
Oh my God!
And here comes Amir Jordan. Amir Jordan coming in and cleaning out house. Amir Jordan makes it in.
This place is shaking!
Jordan just requested a microphone. He's taking his entrance attire off. What is this?
Slater does look like he's seen a ghost. Jordan has the title in hand.
Brewing is coming alive!
Amir Jordan cutting a promo. Obviously well over with the fans here. If you're familiar with the Bollywood Boys, Amir Jordan part of that crowd.
The champ is leaving again.
Amir Jordan calling his shot. There we go. Amir Jordan calling for a title shot as well. Man, Leon Slater can't catch a break today. Yes. Yeah, we actually do want to see that.
Jordan's laying down the challenge right now.
Will it be challenge accepted?
Will Slater accept, or is our champion a coward?
We got a ref in the ring.
Spellbound. Leon's dumbfounded.
Slater said, you heard it, there's no one left for you, boy.
What's he gonna do, champ? He's left for you. He's left for you.
Slater is slowly making his way to the ring.
Now. Are we doing this now?
Slater's in. Slater's in. Bell rings.
We're doing it now.
Bell rings, we got a title match.
Amir Jordan, Leon Slater, first time ever for the North title.
We might have a title switch right here. I kind of figured they were going to figure out how to get the title off of him.
Never had a singles match for the North Wrestling Championship. Gets it tonight.
The very pillar of the early days of North Wrestling, built around Amir Jordan.
Amir Jordan taking his time, but taking it to the champ right now. Another impromptu match.
Do you believe Dave Bradshaw?
Jordan, who returned at the NCL Cup last month, he got a thunderous reception, then he got an even louder one tonight. Because tonight he's challenging for the championship. It's the second time Leon Slater into something he didn't want to do, but Slater, they're kicking the...
Slater with a kick to the knee.
Points on, that is the knee that kept Amir Jordan out of action for a very long time, and Slater knows it.
And Leon Slater does his homework, even though he wasn't, and we weren't expecting Amir Jordan here tonight. He does his homework. He knows how to target
No.
Amir Jordan.
He's targeting the knee now. Looks like we've got a solid match going on here. Impromptu match, Amir Jordan, Leon Slater for the North Heavyweight title.
There has been some incredible opponents for Leon Slater during this title reign. The likes of Peter Tahani, Mark Haskins, Kid Lycos 2, Rio, Mike Bailey, Michael Oku, man like DeReese, Trilla Maloney, Will Cruz, Gene Money, Emerson Jane. No one able to take the title from Leon Slater.
Can Amir Jordan get back into this match? Good Lord.
Are we about to see the Slater Empire crumble in front of our eyes?
I was here with the North Faithful in 2018 when Amir Jordan picked up his first ever win, and the place was loud. I don't think I heard it louder since then until just now. And if Amir Jordan can do the unthinkable tonight, I think this place is going to need new insurance.
Leon Slater going to work on Amir Jordan right now as we speak.
Taking control here against Amir Jordan, and as much as it might be unpleasant, as much as it might be obnoxious, you can understand to some extent the self-confidence, the swagger that Leon Slater has. Getting that knocked out of him here though, or is he? Slater dropping him on the knee.
Uh-oh, getting dropped on that knee again. He's working that knee over really good.
We saw Leon Slater do it with Gene Money when he focused on that arm in our previous match. We're seeing Leon Slater focus on that knee, that injury that you pointed out, Dave Bradshaw, that kept Amir Jordan out of action. He is laser focused on it.
There's a nastiness to this though, if you think about it, because it's not just a weakness in the conventional sense of in a wrestling match. It is an injury near the end of Amir Jordan's career, and Leon Slater with no hesitation whatsoever in going after that and maybe trying to permanently end here the career of Amir Jordan, who kicks out on two.
Leon Slater, who has been, whether you like him or not, on a career roller coaster over the past few months, headlining his first ever TNA pay-per-view, a Sacrifice. And
Yep, sure did.
incredibly close with Matt and Jeff Hardy, among other people in TNA. But back here in Newcastle, he's all of that goes to his head. He's a different being here.
Slater, kick again.
There we go.
Any part of the body there, and he went to the knee.
And Leon Slater doesn't want to just beat Amir Jordan. He wants to take him out of the picture, take him out of the game once again, put Amir Jordan back on the shelf.
Slater punching the knee. There's no doubt.
Slater getting lined up now for the big kick. Referee trying to get, there we go.
Global megastar, increasingly so. He's going to enter his first ever Ultimate Championship has been in his grasp for the better part of 2 years. And to Leon Slater, maybe that's why he's so different here. He sees this as his fiefdom. He sees it as his world that he rules. And if he feels like he's being in any way disrespected, he takes that out on the fans via a proxy here. His opponent in the
All right, got him in a quasi-submission move here. We're almost to 240 viewers.
But he thinks he has been shown as a champion. As for Amir Jordan, a hell of an attempt. And look at
Jawbreaker.
Slater rocked by that one. Jordan struggling to get much weight on that left knee, and again Slater going straight back to it. Going to try and turn him over into a single leg grab, the same move we saw Liam Slater try and cinch down on against G Money.
Fighting out of that single leg. Oh, roll up. Oh, almost a count of 3. Leon missing wildly.
Desperation by Amir Jordan. He is on one wheel, but he has the North Faithful propping him up.
Oh, drop kick toe hold. Puts Slater right back in the turnbuckle. That's 2 headbutts. European uppercut. Of course, they're in Europe. I mean, you know, you get what I'm saying.
He's seemingly unstoppable.
Whoa, missing wildly. Ripcord. Uh-oh, neck breaker. Still clutching that left knee.
This be the moment that Amir Jordan turns the tide, but he is holding that leg. He is injured. He is down. I am concerned because I know Amir Jordan, who I spoke to just a few weeks ago, yet he did not tell me he was going to be here tonight for one thing. But he's got a tour of Canada coming back up. He missed the last one due to injury. And I'm concerned that the damage done by Leon Slater, win or lose, may affect that.
Oh, jammed the knee again.
The more immediate problem here, quite aside from injury as serious as that point is that Jordan, if he's got a bad knee, he's not going to be able to climb up to the turnbuckle. That means he's not going to be hitting that Air Jordan on Slater anytime tonight.
It takes out so much of Amir Jordan's arsenal, and also it allows
There we go. Jordan trying to find his way back into this match.
If you can't walk on the one leg,
Holding on to the rope for support. With a good leg kicking away here at the North Wrestling Champion. Caught him with a bad one.
Oh, solid kick to the bad knee.
Vicious young man.
Slater has been ruthless. He has been disrespectful. Whoa, what are we thinking here?
What are you doing? What are you doing? You're going to try and German suplex him onto the chairs, into the audience, for God's sake.
Amir Jordan ain't going to go home.
Amir Jordan fighting the German out to the floor. Jordan starting to fight back into this.
Jordan.
Oh! Slater on the edge of the ring right there. Brains him. Jordan beating on that knee, pause, to try to get himself back into this match. He got him. Not enough for 3, though. We just hit 240 viewers.
Jordan needs to find another method of putting down Leon Slater.
Oh, but Slater, whilst he is down, Amir Jordan's up, but he is wobbly here.
Slater looks like a wounded animal, though. This is as good a chance as maybe anyone.
Slater's starting to look a little hazy, but no, he's getting himself back into this. Solid elbow back to Slater's head. Not enough for 3, though. Slater cannot close the deal.
2 generations of North Wrestling clashing in this impromptu North Wrestling title match that may very well change
of North Wrestling by the end of it.
See that malevolent look in the eyes of Leon Slater as he just glared over there at Amir Jordan.
Slater starting to find his footing.
Again, when he sees the disrespect from the fans.
There it is, glancing out as you refer to at his fiefdom, Dave Bradshaw, who are giving him nothing but disrespect in the eyes of Leon Slater.
They are getting under the skin now of Slater.
Uh-oh.
I think well deserved.
Amir Jordan making a comeback, thwarted with an elbow to the back.
Slater taunting the fans that made him. Amir Jordan is
Let's see what we got here.
different generations here in North Wrestling. Similar career paths in a way that they both became a people's hero.
Right into the kidneys with that strike, and Amir Jordan's face tells the full story here.
Slater once more is going after that knee relentlessly, mercilessly.
This has been Slater's game for the last few moments, but looking to finish.
Uh-oh.
Second.
Go victory roll! Victory roll!
Not enough for 3 on the victory roll.
Time for the leg, couldn't get him instead of Enziguri.
Jordan saw the shenanigans coming.
Jordan might have a shot here.
Slater was wobbling, but Jordan, without that strength in the left leg, finding it very difficult to lift Slater up. And now Slater
Chop block.
again.
Oh, we're at 246. We're almost at 250. I can talk. Slater looking at it, sizing up the opponent now.
To the bull, the young bull, the youngest in charge, that is Leon Slater.
And Slater has his way. It's not going to be a story that has a fairy tale ending for Jordan.
Whoa.
With the kick, couldn't get him. Jordan has him up on the shoulders. Fireman's carry. To the cutter. The
Cutter.
Karachi cutter from Jordan. Jordan.
Oh, almost a 3 count.
Half a second away from changing the
We almost had a new champion right there, no sweat. No kidding.
and from finishing his story here in North Wrestling. But for as long as he's kicking out Dave Bradshaw, the story is yet to end.
Is it still possible? Is there magic in the air here tonight in Newcastle?
In any other city, I would say no, Dave Bradshaw. But there is a magnificence about being in Newcastle upon time.
Amir Jordan making his way to the top rope here.
On one leg.
Jordan!
Slater getting over there for dear life.
On that single leg. Slater grabbing the leg. Jordan in a perfect world would have wanted Air Jordan there, but Slater has made it.
Slater's trying to get up there to block the Air Jordan.
Damage Jordan here with that damage to the left leg.
Slater looking to stack him up from the top with a superplex, baby.
Jordan blocking the superplex.
Trying with all his might to lift up Jordan, but Jordan's still resisting. Jordan able to get up on that left leg, had just enough power in to get up.
Oh, he was trying to do a power bomb.
Or maybe. Jordan has Slater on his shoulders. Slater is on Jordan's shoulders. Slater scrambled out of it. Now Jordan sent into the corner.
Amir Jordan pushing back in this one now.
Oh,
A destroyer from
a
Jordan.
destroyer from the top rope. Slater is rocked.
The chop has been rocked.
Slater is rocked.
Jordan lifted up Slater.
Leon Slater about to look deep into those Karachi lights.
Jordan! Can he? Can he? Oh,
Slater just does get a leg on the rope.
A foot on the ropes.
Just does get a foot on the ropes, blocking the pin. Otherwise, that was a 1-2-3 right there.
bought him just a temporary reprieve.
Think about this, Dave Bradshaw. If Amir Jordan had hit that move just a few inches further back, we would have a new North Wrestling champion right now.
He's
Slater just holding on by a thread at this point.
Amir Jordan's got to dig a little deeper.
Slater will drop the leg. Has the one opening? Was that the moment? Has it passed?
And just like that, as he has done in every one of his title defenses.
Slater trying to make his way up to the high rent district.
Finds a way to turn the tide.
Yeah, and has he done it decisively? He might have. Slater up top. You know what he's looking for. Slater. And his composure.
Oh, Jordan gets the knees up.
How much damage did it do to the knee? In blocking the Swanton 450, has that taken whatever remaining strength there was out of the knee of Amir Jordan?
What does it say for what this match means to Amir Jordan? Falling on his own sword, sticking that injured knee into the sky to
Yes.
slow down, not stop, but slow down the champ.
And Leon Slater has been through a war here. You can see it etched across his face.
Amir Jordan has given so much in this title match. Can he give a little bit more?
Both up to their feet. Slater down to a knee. Slater stumbled. Jordan can take advantage of that maybe.
All right, we're back to haymakers now.
Uppercut though from Jordan. Who's got enough power left in those strikes at this point?
Oh, mistake by Amir Jordan. Went for a kick, put the pressure on his bad leg again.
And Slater with a chop. Slater, so much fire. So much firepower in all of those strikes.
Amir Jordan's trying to mount an offense here.
Coming at him again and again.
Oh, and Slater just kicks the knee out. That's what happens when you got a bum knee like that. Fight all you want, just one kick does it all.
And quickly cancels out all the progress that Jordan has made.
He has had some of the greatest wrestling training from Liam Slater. Coach has taught Leon well. He knows exactly how to shut down an opponent, pull out that momentum. You
Got him up on his shoulders.
To end the night for the Karachi Kid.
Jordan, roll up from Jordan.
Another, schoolboy roll up another one.
Back inside cradle,
Nah.
On a 2 count. Slater over the top. Gonna hold on to Jordan, who powers out, arches up. Jordan gonna roll around into a backslide.
Jordan going to turn it around into a backslide here, trying to. Leon Slater fighting it. Oh!
Jordan, single leg drop kick right into the face. Where's that big mouth of Leon Slater?
And now, Amir Jordan ascending here at Anarchy Brewing.
Could it be? It can't be. Go on, Amir.
Oh!
Misses the runway.
Oh!
Straight into the oncoming flight of Leon Slater.
And that's Slater. Spinning slam from Slater. Another moment presented itself to Amir Jordan. Jordan!
Not enough for 3. Jordan kicking out just in the last moment.
The North faithful believe here in the brewery tonight.
All right, Jordan trying to fight off. Jordan trying to fight off Slater as he tries to grab that down his leg into a single leg crab. A single leg crab cinched in here. Cinched right in. Nowhere to go here, I don't think, for Amir Jordan.
Got him into submission.
This is unreal.
Can Jordan get to the ropes?
In deep on that leg that has been worked over. Amir Jordan inches away. Oh, look at this.
Now that was wise right there. Remember, 250 viewers. Jordan has to tap out. That was a hell of a match. Leon Slater surviving to fight yet another day. But now, wait a minute. Gene Money, anywhere, anytime, any place. But wait a minute, we may not be out of the woods yet. Gene Money can do it anywhere, anytime, any place. Pause.
Gutsy performances, given the utter on not one, not too many, 3 occasions there to come within a split second or so of becoming the North Wrestling Champion is remarkable. But
That is correct.
it's not going to be the headline. The headline is going to be, unfortunately, that Leon Slater is still our champion at Monumental.
And Slater slithers out of the ring. He knows he is, whilst he was a better man tonight, he has been in a war against Amir Jordan.
We are looking at 260 viewers here. We've still got the tag team match to come.
Truly is left for your boy. We know Gene Money is on the trail now. But for Amir Jordan, the journey ends here. What a gutsy showcase from the Karachi Kid.
That's heartbreaking. There aren't really words to describe.
There we go.
Unfortunate that is.
Rampage and Cruz against Miles and Kemper for your main event still to come.
To end the tyrannical
We are 6 away from 260. Yeah, Amir put it out there, man. Amir and Leon Slater, they definitely went at it.
Right now, yes, that is the match of the night. I'm kind of hoping that Kemper and Miles will make another one here, but that's right now is looking like the match of the night right there.
I'm looking for big things out of Kemper and Miles tonight. Cruz is coming into his own. I've been highlighting him a little bit on my page. But I'm really looking for a lot out of Kemper. If you didn't catch it, if you go back into my highlights there, you'll see where we took a interview with Kemper. I don't know how they're going to top that match, though, Catherine. I'm with you on that. I have no earthly idea how they're going to top that match. It's the one, the only. Often imitated, never duplicated. Very underrated. Here he comes, the big man himself. This guy gives me Drew McIntyre vibes all over the place, by the way.
Well, you know, considering that just 1 month ago, Kemper won the NCL Cup, what a performance it was, 3 victories in 1 night. The body language here, Miles Kamen just stepping in front of Kemper.
Miles Kamen just showing the, and Miles Kamen gives me Miz vibes. I'll just be honest with you. If I was thinking any vibes he gives out Miz vibes. But now Kemper definitely gives you the Drew McIntyre vibe. He really does. And I was not shy to tell him that in the middle of our interview as well.
So that guess what? Kamen can benefit from it.
Fuego, what's up, buddy? Fuego, you made it. Just in time for the main event tonight. If you're over on Triller TV right now, it's North Wrestling Monumental. I can't do video because it's kind of like a pay-per-view, but I got a little audio kicking in the background here. Miles Kamen and Kemper the challengers for the North Tag Team titles. I thought that at first, but then watch him work. I mean, I watched him work the last time too. He did tell me kind of off camera that that's one of the guys he does model himself after, those Baron Corbin. That character, the whole 9 yards. And not to be outdone, we're going to have Rampage and Cruz. Of course, over on Progress, he was the favorite nephew. Actually, just hit it right now. If you go, if you follow the page I got there, if you follow them, North Wrestling NCL, give me a second here.
Miles Cayman's golden ticket could turn out to be a ticket straight to the hospital. Because the North
I just dropped their X handle there.
have no intention of
If you go there and take a look around, catch some of the videos and so on and so forth. This is British Strong Style Wrestling. If you've got Triller, go ahead and hop on over. Monumental, you're here just in time for the main event. Cruz showing off that jacket he just picked up too. 1 of 1. Nice ring gear. Cruz and Rampage, Miles, Cayman, and Kemper. This is your main event.
Our main event at Monumental. Will Cruz.
Your North Tag Team Champions right now, Rampage and Cruz. Defending against Miles, Cayman, and Kemper, last month's NCL North NCL Cup 2025 champion, joining the likes of Miles, Kemper, and Riho. Live and in living color. They just came up with a name for him here just a minute ago because I didn't even hear all of it. But this is your main event. We've got roughly probably about 20-25 more minutes of wrestling left to go on this show. But like I said, without question, we will definitely be back at 8 p.m. tonight. We're going to be covering AEW Collision. Lots of good stuff coming on that one there as well, Pauls. Miles Cayman, though, is a heel's heel when you think about it.
It certainly seems that way, and as you've been speaking on, this union with Kemper and Cayman is one to be discussed. How it was Cayman who seemed to make the decision.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait a minute. Rampage Brown made a decision to knock Miles Cayman to the ground.
I don't know why Cayman's smiling, like that went to plan. It did.
Exactly what he thought would happen. Yeah, it was Cayman that made the decision.
Cayman's kind of hard to like, but he is actually, one thing I did find out in that interview that I did, Cayman has trained everybody that's in the ring, so he is an actual head trainer as well. Like I said, he's a heel's heel. But one thing that I did find out, we just hit 260, thank you very much. He is the trainer for everybody that's in the ring right now. That also includes the referee.
There's some side eye from
So this is like the teacher and all the students in the ring at one time. That's why I've been looking forward to this match. They're going to kick it off with Cayman and Rampage.
He's in the main event alongside the winner of the NCL Cup, Kemper.
There you have the North faithful. They are baying for blood, specifically the blood of Miles Cayman.
Everybody wants to kill Cayman right now, though. So he's definitely doing his job.
That was part of the plan.
Oh, he's going to learn very quickly why you don't cross Rampage ground. Something that the greater wrestling world, Dave Bradshaw, has known for a long time.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, why you would poke the bear, so to speak, I don't know if you are Miles Cayman. If that is the master plan here, I would suggest it's not one without its flaws.
You've got to be concerned when you're stepping in there with KRB because their first title defense was against One Call Manders and Tombstone Thomas Shire. That was a hard-hitting trip to beef country.
Yeah, the hardest, I mean,
Yes.
Yes.
you have to name two of the hardest hitting opponents you could possibly have in the world right now for those tag team titles.
Oh, threw Miles all the way across the ring.
If Rampage does that again, we'll have to call Newcastle Airport.
Uh-oh.
Rampage to the ropes now.
Oh, Rampage catching him in midair for a slam.
That power slam that is like a heart attack.
Solid chop across the chest of Cayman. Cayman reaching out, trying to pick up a tag.
Will Cruz.
Kemper is just way too far away right now. Will Cruz springing in right now, keeping up the pressure on Miles Cayman.
Due towards the Golden Boy.
Well, Will Cruz has been in this situation with Miles Cayman in the past. They have crossed paths.
Oh, vicious chop.
From that shot, Dave Bradshaw, is a very different Will Cruz. Rampage Brown has coaxed this monster out of Will Cruz, the likes of which we've never seen in North Wrestling.
The fans want to know.
All right, one more time. Damn. One thing Will Cruz does have is a damn good chop. But yeah, Miles Cayman has trained everybody in this ring right now, and I'm looking forward to that part of it.
They are having fun tonight at Anarchy Brew.
All the confidence that Miles Cayman has.
Miles Cayman
His body.
getting out, getting the hell out of Dodge.
Confidence in Cayman right there. It's that near 7-footer called Kemper.
And then by his confidence being drained, I think some of his major organs may be chopped out of his body. But here we go, the NCL Cup winner.
Kemper and Cruz, this is the stare down we've been waiting for. A little bit of a shove, a little bit of a shove.
Among those who he defeated last month, Big Damo in the semi-finals of the NCL Cup.
And this is Cruz, who is just a little bit bigger than Big Damo, but these two are.
Uh-oh.
Simon again, the shoulder blocks. And Cayman decided that, yeah, I'll do it, he says.
Cayman comes in and gets summarily dropped on his damn head. Probably right where he belongs.
What's even going through the brain?
Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. We got about 15, 20 more minutes left to go in the show here. We got main event Fuego in the house. We got Catherine with the Mid Podcast. If Reese ever makes it over here, weekly steel chair. He's probably doing a review, probably still doing a review at this rate. Especially if you have that guy in there, you know, whoever that guy dude is. Miles Cayman coming up on the bad end of that.
I don't know if he's going to be able to sustain that because Rampage continuing this onslaught. You've got to be conscious if you're going to kick out on one, which is a distinct possibility you won't be. Goes to the cover again here as Rampage, this time too.
And it is just that, Dave Bradshaw. It is an onslaught. When you get into the ring with Rampage, it is like getting into the professional wrestling version of Thanos, in the sense that he has all the Infinity Stones you could ever use. And if you don't go for the head, you're pretty much screwed.
Yeah, that snap of his fingers, he might end you.
Pause.
Could be the end game for Miles Cayman here.
Cayman able to keep Rampage away. Shot across the back of the head there from Kemper. Cayman able to take advantage now. Now Kemper being tagged in.
Kemper being tagged in now. Kemper and Rampage ought to be a pretty damn good matchup as well.
Kemper into this.
This is rarefied air for Rampage Brown, who's in there with somebody that is taller than him, that could potentially be stronger, as strong as, if not stronger than him.
Rampage trying to get him up into a suplex now. They're trying to get one another into the suplex.
Rampage though, can't get it done on Kemper either. Kemper ends up over to the top rope onto the apron.
I think he does too, yeah.
From the apron with the shot to the face of Kemper. And Kemper with the boot.
Kemper with the big boot knocking Rampage down to the floor there.
While Rampage is
Yeah, I think he just comes in there and talks shit to get attention too. But, you know, hey, that's so much and so little, and you know how that goes.
Cleaner, whilst Cayman plays the job of the rat up the drain pipe, taking every little cheap shot he can and putting Rampage down because of it.
Let's see here.
I think the hair, mainly. Now, Miles Cayman's no slouch in himself, Dave Bradshaw. He's the 2024 NCL Cup winner. He's won the tournament in his own right. But when he won the Cup, his title opportunity snatched from him. A bit like gravity snatched from Rampage as he was crashing into that corner there by Kemper. And this is what we're talking about. Kemper being one of the very few guys that can outpower Rampage.
Cayman, I think, given what happened in 2024, feels like he's owed one. That's why I'm sure he has no qualms about claiming this title shot alongside Kemper.
Stripped of his NCL Cup title opportunity after interference from Kemper in the tournament. Oh, look at this teamwork making the dream work here. Oh, there you go.
Cayman taking a little breather.
Solid suplex.
Work again. Cayman looking for the glory.
And, yep, no, that didn't last very long at all.
That guy in your office who just looks busy.
Yeah, whoever that guy dude is, I mean, it'd be real nice if he just go ahead and kick him out of there. But, you know, I get where he's going with it. Negativity just never works for me. It doesn't. You know, we clean them out in here if they get negative real quick.
During Cayman's mind, if you wanted to know, he'd be employee of the month every month.
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt, Kemper's going to be the one that picks up the slack. And right now,
And right now, I do believe Kemper is the only one that can go heavy against Rampage Brown.
Kemper, though, the confidence that comes from those 3 wins in a
Solid chop across the chest of Rampage.
the first round. Henry Fouts in the final. It was a fight for Kemper here in this building just 1 month ago.
and he finds himself once again in the main event of North Wrestling. It's only the 3rd time that the tag team titles have main evented a North Wrestling show. We've seen some phenomenal matches over these titles with the likes of Boisterous Behavior, the Landed Gentry, Lycos Gym.
I just don't think Miles Cayman's going to pick him up. That's just me.
Cayman again made the mistake of trying
Rampage almost slamming Cayman straight through the floor. I can talk.
Is hurting. He needs to make the tag.
We're almost to 270 viewers. Where'd that come from?
RV in Will Cruz. Cayman, meanwhile, desperately needs to get a tag to Kemper.
Focusing his attention not on going for the tag himself, but from preventing Rampage. I'm not sure if that was the right move or not.
Dang.
Neither have made the tag, and they're going back at it here.
This is certainly a choice to get into a striking contest with Rampage Brown.
It's not a good choice to get into a striking contest, but I get it.
Going to look for the golden driver.
He can't pick this guy up.
Gets him with an Uranagi.
As such,
Uranagi out of nowhere.
once again, Rampage Brown taking down Cayman.
But Rampage doesn't have enough power to get on top of him. Go for the cover. Again, Rampage realizing that the right move here is to try and get to your corner. Try and make the tag to Will Cruz, which he does.
And here comes the Beast, Will Cruz.
Cruz in with the hot tag.
Ferrari engine in a fridge freezer, and Will Cruz is decimating Miles Cayman.
Cruz.
Oh, Lord, it's over.
Agility for a man that's
Oh, Lord.
That is superhuman.
The cruiserweight
has his own division. He is a class apart.
Pointing the crucifixion.
Cayman getting the hell out of Dodge with the tag.
Kemba, a big clothesline. Rampage taken down. Cruz did not go down. Second time he doesn't go down.
And look at this, Kemper just taking the fight to both of these.
Sidewalk slam.
Sidewalk slam there on Rampage. Cruz, though, proving a very difficult nut to crack here for Kemba.
Ooh, big boot from Kemper to Cruz.
Maybe a body slam.
Body slam on Cruz.
Almighty, the ring. Shot.
I don't think anybody slammed Cruz.
The tag to Cayman. Are we about to see new North Wrestling Tag Team Champion?
Uh-oh.
Maybe not. Cruz trying to get back into it. So he started climbing.
Cutter.
Thrown by the throat into a cutter from Cayman. Cayman to win the
Not enough for 3, though.
Just kicking out in time.
The power of Kemper and the agility of Cayman.
Kemper literally just threw Cruz into that cutter, though.
Still haven't kept KRB down for 1, 2, 3.
See that? There was a tag and a slap across the face from Cayman.
Almost as if to try and coax a little bit more of that fire out of his monster.
And Kemba with plenty of fire to burn. Gonna try and lift. Can't do this.
Well, we saw him body slam him, saw him choke slam him off the top. Why not a suplex?
Cruz.
Ooh, solid headbutt from Cruz.
But he got it. Just
That was a little bit of a botch.
Just enough of it.
got a bit of it. Not enough.
Not enough for a 3, though. Look like that was a little bit of a botch there. Dangerous botch, too. Shows you how good Kemper is right there, because that could have easily broke his neck.
There is a very short list of people that Will Cruz struggles to powerbomb. Kemper is on that very short list. I think maybe Kemper and the Statue of Liberty.
Gonna try again, is he? No, he's gonna look at the crucifixion. Crucifixion maybe on Kemba. Kemba was just inches away from being in position there. Rampage taking off the apron, boot to the face of Cruz from Kemba. Kemba's gonna try and lift it again. He won't give up on his suplex idea. Wait.
Choke slam.
Are you kidding me?
Choke slam on Cruz.
A choke slam on Cruz. Kemba's gonna go.
I do too, Catherine. I pick and choose my times. I got to be in a real good mood to go.
Oh, look at Kemper's face there. Kemper's face is telling a story here, Dave Bradshaw.
Kemba realizes that for the moment of glory, that his team may be a hand, and he doesn't want Kemba getting the spotlight. Kemba maybe going to look for the golden driver. One arm hook,
There's no way.
a second arm hook.
There's no way. He's going to do it.
No, he's not.
Can't get him up. Backdrop. Then
Big back body drop.
if Kemba was still in there, again it's going to be over. Crossbody gets
Crossbody gets caught in the middle of it.
In the midair.
The gorilla press here is Cruz. Kemba wrapping his legs around the head here of Cruz, trying to protect himself.
Scurry out of that military press. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Choke slam. Not enough for 3, though.
Kemper, sorry, Cayman rather, desperately trying to fight out of that, and Cruz like, nah mate, you go. now."
Rampage in there now.
Oh my God.
No way. Kemba up on the shoulders. Maybe a doomsday device there. Kemba! Choke slam on Rampage!
Kemper just drops Rampage like he was a literal cruiserweight.
Now Kemba going to try and pick up Cruz up on the top here. They're going to break the ring here, for God's
Oh
sake.
my God, no way.
Cruz, can he be lifted?
Superplex.
Superplex from Kemba. Body press from
Body press from Cayman. 1, 2, 3.
Well, Cruz in it.
Almost with the pin on that one.
The way the ring
Wow.
inwards off of that superplex, and still Cruz finds that shoulder off the canvas.
And Cayman summarily knocks out the referee, which is always bad.
Cayman pushing the ref, and now we see what this is all about.
There's fan chanting, that's a DQ. It should be a disqualification. Who's going to call for the bell? There's no referee. I don't think referee won't have known who
Yeah, I think all the weapons are gone.
Cayman looking under. What's he looking for?
He's trying to find some weaponry, but I think
Evander finding it amusing here. Cayman's search for a weapon is proving unsuccessful.
a lot of weaponry got cleared away during that ultra-violent title match.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They took all the weapons away.
I don't even know what he's after.
Oh, he's grabbed a chair from the North Faithful.
And now he's finally able to hold that chair. And now
Desperate times, desperate measures by Miles Cayman.
this enraged Cayman. The mockery of the fans here has enraged Cayman. Remember, there's no referee.
This might not work out good.
Cayman lines it up.
Oh!
Cayman
Hits his own guy. Kemper just flipped the switch.
Hit him, Kemper. Hit him. Rampage. Pushing Cayman into Kemper. Clothesline sends Kemper to the outside.
Opportunity for KRB.
Whoa!
Cruz just wiped out the NCL Cup winner. Gut-wrench powerbomb from Rampage. Cayman hoisted up on the shoulders.
Setting him up for the doomsday device.
A doomsday device from the champions. Cruz sits down. New referee in. And still.
And there's the 3 count. Still your tag team champions. Cruz and Rampage, still your tag team champions. Damn, I thought there was going to be a title flip. I really didn't think there was going to be a title flip here, but apparently, though, no dice. But that does set up for Kemper and Miles Cayman here in May. Man.
Cup opportunity.
Mm.
Has just been blown by Miles Cayman. Cayman falls victim to KRB. Rampage and Cruz remain your North Wrestling Tag Team Champions. But what next?
Damn.
Cayman and Kemper.
Well, it's good while it lasted.
One hell of a match.
Will Cruz and Rampage Brown retain the tag team championships?
With the dysfunction in the ring right now, Dave Bradshaw.
There's an argument going on. No doubt Cayman thinks it's anyone's fault but his.
Post-match extracurricular activity.
Cayman getting in the face of Kemper. Kemper didn't lose the match. Cayman lost the match.
I got a feeling Miles Cayman is about to get really hurt, really bad, really quick here in just a minute.
Kemper warning Cayman to watch here. There's a line that Cayman shouldn't cross.
Come on, Kemper.
Genuinely blaming this on Kemper, isn't it?
Kemper was the guy that on multiple occasions.
Come on, Kemper.
Won for them.
Yeah, by the way, there would have been a match in the first place if Kemper didn't win the NCL Cup.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Goosels him.
Do it! Do it! Do it!
Choke slam from hell.
Kemper releases himself from the clutches matches of Miles Kamen.
And the Anarchy Brewery is going crazy! Now that is truly golden!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have 271 viewers today. You are amazing. All of you are amazing. This has been. So we've got the breakup between Kemper and Miles Kamen setting up for May. And ladies and gentlemen, as we start to shut down here for this particular one, just a reminder, we're going to be back for AEW Collision, and they are shutting the show down here, and as I will be as well. We are going to be live for AEW Collision here in approximately 3 hours, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As it stands right now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today on Grabs TV and the Sicko Show for your live watch-along of North Wrestling Monumental, live from Anarchy Brewery. It has been my pleasure to host, and I thank each and every one of you, because I say this all the time, you are the stars. I am but the conduit, and the conduit will be back at 8 p.m. Eastern, and we've got a show tomorrow at 2 o'clock, and then we've got Dynasty. So we've got 3 more shows to go this weekend, 1 out of the way, 3 to go. Join us tonight, 8 p.m. Collision, AEW. Thank you for everything, guys. And for those who don't come back, thank you. If you've got stuff to do tonight, I know it's Saturday night. Most people are busy Saturday night as well. I get it, we get it, but I do appreciate your participation. I do appreciate your attendance. For as it stands right now, we're going to go ahead and get on out of here, get us a little bite to eat, rest, relax our voice just a little bit, and be ready back here at 8 p.m. for Collision. But for right now, I'd like to say good night, or good day, and God bless, and good night, America, wherever you are. We'll see you at 8 p.m.